All right, when you come in to do the removal of certain invasives, you want to take a good look at what's around you and see, well, hey, are there good things that I want to protect while I'm in the process of digging out the bad guys? In this case, here we have another example of the purple loostrife, and we have, growing with it, the yellow iris, which is invasive. It's got a I identify it by its very strong central midrib running down the center of the stem. The native iris does not have that strong central midrib. So, but growing right next to these two thugs, I find the native Joe Pye weed, which is wonderful. We want to encourage that. Here, it's not blooming yet, but this is New England aster. There are a lot of different calyxes and sedges that are helping to stabilize the soil and filter runoff. There's also back here, there is boneset. So this is, the diversity here is exactly what we are trying to promote, because it feeds a lot of different critters. It provides great habitat, as opposed to if we just let the loostrife and the iris take over, that would be all it is, and just be a solid mass. Over here I did notice that this iris, this is the seed pod from it, and when I just arrived onto this site, it was leaning out into the water, and what would have happened had I not interfered was these seed capsules would continue to mature. They would split open, and then each capsule contains many, many seeds that would then float through the water, pushed by the wind, pushed by the currents, and it would land on your neighbor's property. I mean, it could be right next door, or the wind could carry it farther down along the shoreline. So this plant has,
Let's see what's inside the pod without disturbing any seeds.
I'll cut it open. So there's one view of the seeds. I'll cut it longitudinally so you can see how it's packed. Kind of looks like a corn cob, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Packed with little seeds. So I'm going to very carefully close this up and put it in the bucket so we don't spread it further.
Well, thanks, Laurel.
Sure.